Live from Wisdom Yard Television, I am Odunayo Adelere. Here are the news headlines. Shaibu remains impeached, Obaseki insists. I apologize for saying no heaven without tithes, Adeboye. Now the news in details. The governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, has stated that the embattled deputy governor, Philip Shaibu, remains impeached. Obaseki made this statement on Friday in reaction to the comments credited to Shaibu, warning permanent secretaries and head of ministries, departments, and agencies to guard against attempts by political appointees to lose government properties. In a statement signed by a special advisor on media projects, Corso Saigi, Obaseki told Edo workers to disregard what they describe as infantile rambles, asserting that Shaibu remains impeached until the court's determination and therefore lacks the power and authority to issue directives or warning to any staff employed by the Edo State government. Recall that in July, the Federal High Court in Abuja voided the impeachment of Philip Shaibu as the Deputy Governor of Edo State. Justice James Omotosho, while delivering judgment in suit, ordered that Shaibu be reinstated to office because the Edo State House of Assembly failed to comply with due process in impeaching him. On Tuesday, September 24, Justice Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja dismissed two separate motions filed by the Edo State government and the State House of Assembly against the reinstatement of Philip Shaibu as Deputy Governor of the state. The court also awarded a total cost of 400,000 naira against the Edo State government and the State Assembly. In response to Shaibu's status as Deputy Governor, Obaseki insisted in the statement on Friday that our attention has been drawn to the very ridiculous statement purported signed by the impeached Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu, in which he warned permanent secretaries and heads of MDS to guard against the looting of government properties by political appointees. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has apologized for saying that Christians who don't pay tithes might not make heaven. Adeboye had previously said that paying tithes was one of the prerequisites for making heaven. But he apologized for the comment, which is described as a mistake, while addressing a youth congregation on Thursday at the ongoing youth convention of the RCCG at the Redemption City Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Ogun State. He emphasized that the Bible says peaceful and holy living are the prerequisites for making heaven. I apologize for saying if you don't pay tithes, you might not make it to heaven. I am sorry, that's wrong. It is not in the Bible. What the Bible says is, follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see God, he said. Adeboye explained it is possible to be right and wrong at the same time. I will prove it to you. I am a scientist, so I know that for years we thought that light travels in straight lines. Later on, we discovered light travels in waves. It is going to limit you to 10% when someone is talking of 20, 30, 40%. 10% should be for beginners. I believe God will give me an opportunity very soon to give you the details. Adeboye illustrated the story of a man who pledged to give 3.5 million naira, equal to the sum of donations of all congregants during a fundraising at a conference of late American preacher Kenneth Hagin. He said he has since been challenged to pay beyond 10% of tithes when upon inquiry that the man disclosed to him that 5 years ago, I started a company with $500 and I said to God, you are mine senior partners. Prosper the business and I will not insult you with 10%. I will give you 90%. He said 5 years later, my turnover is $50 million. From that day onward, I have been increasing my own steadily. I have not reached 90% yet, but I am far from 10%. It is wrong for me to say you should be paying only 10%, Adeboye said. Before the news comes to an end, here are the headlines once again. Shaibu remains impeached, Obaseki insists. I apologize for saying no heaven without tithes, Adeboye. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Odunayo Adelere. Have a good night rest.